16 years ago, GOG.com was born. Now this, ladies and gentlemen, was a storefront much like Steam or Ubisoft Connect, God forbid, or even the Microsoft Store that allows you to purchase old school PC games that are basically completely DRM free and enables you to essentially purchase a game once and you will have it forever. You will always keep the installer, you'll be able to download the installer, and you don't need to worry about DRM at all whatsoever. And it's always one of those storefronts that I heavily recommend people to check out, because it's probably the only PC gaming storefront out there where if you purchase a game, that's it, you own the game. Otherwise, you have a risk where the game may become unavailable to you and you may have to sail the seven seas, yar, to be able to play your games. However, for the 16th anniversary of GOG, they are actually launching the GOG Preservation Program. Now, this essentially is an official stamp of quality that they're going to be placing on their classic games that they have improved and essentially modernized and made playable on modern computers to make them as enjoyable as possible. Their initiative is essentially in order to make games basically playable for as long as humanly possible. So on Twitter, they have actually got a post about this, so if you do bear with. With the celebrations of GOG's 16th anniversary, we are thrilled to announce our new initiative. We are launching the GOG Preservation Program, an official stamp on classic games that GOG has improved, with a commitment of our own resources to ensure their compatibility with modern systems and to make them as enjoyable to play as possible. Oh, I had a lovely toot then, I have a cheeky fart. This initiative was created to make games last and live forever, and once again bring the utmost attention to what the center of our work has been for the last 16 years, video game preservation. We begin with the re-release of 100 classic titles from our catalog with updated, improved, or quality tested builds, including masterpieces like Heroes of Might, Magic 3, Resident Evil, and Diablo, plus Hellfire. And honestly, this whole initiative that they're doing, I am 100% behind it. Now, for many people who do follow my stuff and know me very well, they will know that video game preservation and the preservation of software in general is a very important thing to me. Like, I feel these are very important pieces of our culture that needs to be available and made readily accessible for basically everyone. I believe these things need to be protected essentially as a form of art, much like how you can go anywhere now, look up a picture of the Mona Lisa. I believe that needs to be done, but for video games, like anyone should be able to access and play video games, and this helps people have a legal avenue to be able to always return to and play these games. And honestly, I'm kind of hoping that this kind of kicks off maybe a bit more of I guess support for the platform, because a lot of companies will usually primarily gravitate towards Steam, and I love Steam and I will always, use Steam. But I think that we need to be able to try and maybe push this DRM free sort of style of doing things a lot more, because to be honest, DRM is a stain on video games, and I really, if I had my own way, I would ban DRM. Like I would just straight up ban it, that people, if you purchase a game, it's your game. That's what I would make things to be. So yeah, this is a really cool initiative, and right now, as far as I can tell, they're so-called 100 classic games. That's just stuff they already had on GOG in the first place. And I believe they're probably just going to keep going through all the games they currently got on GOG and maybe update them over time to, I guess, work with modern standards. We're just going to have to wait and see how it all works out in the long term. And what I'm really hoping is that GOG starts licensing more older games as well, just to chuck on there. In fact, we actually have a game coming out soon, which is the Croc Remaster, which I'm really looking forward to. Which will actually be exclusive to GOG. And one of the coolest things about that remaster is it will include the absolute original version of the game for preservation reasons. So you get both a remaster and the original game, which is something more games need to do. More companies need to do this. But yeah, it's a really cool initiative. I'm 100% behind it, and I can't wait to see what occurs going forward. Ooh, delicious. But yes, if anyone wants to check this out, I'm going to be posting a link in the cheeky description, so feel free to pop on in there, maybe have a peruse, a browse to see what's available. And in fact, a bunch of games are straight up free on the platform right now too. So if you want some free games, well, check it out, because you're going to get some freebies if you, no matter what. You can just go on there, like Jill of the Jungle trilogy is on there for free. Haven't played it, no idea what it's like, but that's an example of like a trilogy of games you can just straight up grab, boom, it's yours. But there we are with that. I should call it yours. Thank you all for watching, and I shall see you all again. Bye!